Hi everyone. So, the topic that I'm going to talk about today, we all face it in different phases of life. Whether you are a student, whether you are working, whether you are a family person, some way in some form, we all face this issue of comparison. Sometimes we compare ourselves with others. Sometimes other people compare us with other people. Sometimes we say, oh, he's too good looking and she's too good looking, that's what happened to her. Sometimes we say that person is genius, born smart, that's why he or she is progressing in his career or her career. Sometimes we say, oh, look at his confidence, the way he talk, he can portray his thoughts very well, so I wish I would have that confidence. So comparison comes in place. So comparison really affect on our progress in many different ways, and there are ways that we can stop comparing ourselves and make sure that when other people compare us with other individuals, it doesn't impact us. In fact, we can turn around the comparison in our favor. So I will give you some of the points how you can do that. My name is Dr. Muhammad Shah. So let's talk about how we can stop this feeling of comparison. Either it's coming from inside us, either it's coming from outside. Okay. Try to understand there are two different types of comparison. One is upward comparison, one is a downward comparison. When somebody is using an upward comparison model, means that person is comparing me with any particular element of the life, whether it's job, career goal, educational goal, financial goal, health goal, whichever, the format they are using. If that person is comparing me with somebody who is more financially stronger, much better position, much stronger in the health, if that person is comparing me with that person is using an upward comparison mode. There is another component of comparison which is downward, when we look at somebody and say, oh, thank God I'm not in this person's position. Okay, let me tell you a story. Other day I was in the drive-through and there was a car ahead of me. That person bought a food for the homeless guy. He gave it to the homeless guy, and homeless guy went sit down in the corner and start eating. Very good gesture, and it motivated me to do the same thing. At the same time, a thought crossed to my mind that thank God that I'm not in that position. Thanks to God that He provided me everything: food, wealth, health, support, moral, emotional. So I was being thankful, but I was using what model? Downward comparison. So I was looking at someone and I'm saying that thank God that I have a lot, as compared to that person. So that type of comparison is good. Our brain, human brain, is unique compared to other species. We are designed to compare ourselves. From ancient time, we compare ourselves with others. And as I said, most of the time, this comparison mode, either upward, downward, plays a negative role in our life. If we eliminate this comparison, we can perform our natural best without being judgmental about our abilities, how the end results will be, right? So if we eliminate that, we can do a lot better. And how we can do that? So let's talk about few of the solutions that you can use to avoid this comparison. First of all, you need to define your success. What is success for you? Which type of success you are seeking for example, financial success, how much you have and how much you should have to call yourself financially stable and successful. So you have to have a clear cut definition of things that you need. Whatever you have, are you happy with it? Are you okay what you have for the rest of your life? And do you desire more? Then how much more? When you're talking about, for example, health wise, how much healthier you want it to be. If there is some health issue you are facing, if that will be eliminated, will your life be better? Relationship wise, how happy or you with your relationship and your emotional support. The society is designed in a way that they look at what you have and they compare you with other individuals they know. So I would say no matter how much you try, you don't have control on them. But think about that you do have a control on your thoughts, not the other individuals. You cannot change somebody's thinking, right? How they are thinking, it's not your business. So first of all, you need to define your success. Write down on the piece of paper, I want to be this much financially stable at this age of life. Do you have time to get there? If yes, then you should be working toward your goal. Compete up against yourself, not other individuals. Let's talk about another solution. How can we stop this comparison? You need to find out your superpower. Everybody have some qualities. Some people are really good speakers. Some people are really good thinkers. Some people are really good illustrators. Some people are really good leaders, writers. We all have a unique skill sets, and you have to go and find out which is your superpower, which is your strength, and try to work on that to make it much more better. So now your job is to really find out what is your unique skill set that you are naturally best at it. People recognize it in your close circle. The best thing is that you ask your close friends, tell me about my unique qualities. Try to ask the same question from 5 to 6 people and write it down. And then sit down to see where they are aligning. Like, for example, 5 people are telling you different things, but all 5 people are telling you that you are a really good speaker. When you talk, it makes sense. You are a really good influencer. You are a good writer. When I look at your writing components, you really make an impact. Some people say you're a really good leader. If you see the same theme, you need to focus on that and shine it, work on that. So you need to work on that specific skill set, learn about it, talk about it, go and get training about it. That unique skill set will get you ahead as compared to the many others. So you will be stand out of the crowd. Let's talk about the third solution. There was a time I read somewhere that think about the things that you have, the money cannot buy. Think about in your life the things that you have that money cannot buy. Don't you want to be thankful for that? You have so much already in your life. So steady other people's pain, and then you will be able to realize that you have a lot in your life already. You should be thankful. If you have a health, that's a beautiful thing, right? So you can use that health to learn so many different skills. If you have wealth, you can use that money to learn so many different skill sets. Life is all about progression. Learn about different things and teach and talk about that element of skill set to the different people. So study other people's pain will help you to eliminate the comparison part. I suggest, instead of comparing, collaborate. If somebody is better than you and you are really working to progress in that particular arena, go find those people who are better than you and use them as the tool to make you much more equipped, bring you to the next level up, train you, guide you. So collaboration, not comparison. So collaboration is the key to progress, not comparison. Doesn't matter how other people are doing. If they can help you to progress, use them as the tool. Always be a student. Don't try to push yourself. You are a certain stage of your life in any particular goal, financial, educational, career. Don't push yourself too much that you feel underestimated. Okay, so find out where you are and start slow. Okay, for example, you have an exam coming up and your performance is in 60% range, though you have to cross the 80% range to pass this exam, right? So in that situation, start slow, find the gap and work on your weak areas. Read, learn, watch videos, do practice questions. See how you can progress toward the 80% range to pass. So start slow. Don't push yourself just so you can feel that okay, this is too difficult. You don't want to feel that way. You don't want to have a burnout. You don't want to feel underestimated. I wish you all the best. I hope you found this session useful.